This video will show you how to create a simple paddling route with Paddle Planner. First of all, you will probably be on the home page. To get to a map, click on the Build a Route button and then select the appropriate park or area that you will be going to. I am going to select the Boundary Waters, Quetico, and Voyageurs National Park. That will take you to the map. Next, make sure that it is in route mode. That is the default mode of the map, but make sure that it is in that mode first. And then let's zoom to an area. So let's say I'm going to go to Brule Lake, so I'm going to zoom in there. And you can see as I zoom in, some campsites and photos and portages will appear. Now I'm going to click on one point. I can click on any point I want, but I am going to start at the entry point, so I'll click on that. So left click, and you'll see that it turns into a target or a circle. That's going to be my first point. And then I simply click on the point that I want to go to. So let's say I'm going to go up to Winchell Lake, and my destination will be this campsite or thereabouts. I'll click on that one. And it might take a second or two to calculate, but it should appear fairly quickly. So here we have the approximate distance and time that it would take to get from the entry point up to Winchell Lake. Now this is based on average paddling times of average paddlers. And it's also based on double portaging or double carrying, which means you go take two loads across the portage. That means you actually have to go across the portage 3 times. So for example, this portage right here, we start here, we take one load across, we head back, and then we pick up the second load and go across one last time. So one of the common questions I receive is, why is the portaging distance so far off? The total portaging should only be 1 mile. Why is it showing 3 miles? That is because it is set to double portaging. If I am not the average paddler, I might be faster or slower, I can change the settings. To do that, I can either click on this over here. So I'll just click on that, and it'll take me to the Route Builder settings. Or I can click on the settings button in the upper right. So I'll click on that. And then I can also click on the Route Builder settings here. I can change several things in here. If I want metric units instead of imperial, I can change that in here, or vice versa. Some maps are default metric. The speed, I have beginner, average, veteran, or you can set your own custom speed. If this is imperial, this is in miles per hour. If it's metric, it's going to be in kilometers per hour. So I can change that. You also can see here that I have a default portage load and unload time. So every time I hit a portage, it's going to take me 10 minutes no matter how long that portage is, just to unload and reload the canoe again. I can change that default time as well. So let's just change this back to average. Let's change it to single portaging, which means I can take everything across in one trip. So I'll just click on that, and you may have seen the recalculation symbol flash over here when I did that. It already recalculated it for me. So you can see now it's down to 1 mile of portaging, which is what I expect if I'm single portaging, and the time was adjusted accordingly. Now that is the summary information down here. I might want to get more detailed information on this route. So I'm just going to click on this bar down here on the results, and that will bring it up. So here are the calculation results. A little bit more fine-tuned distance and time. And I also can see outfitters near that entry point. I can see campsites along the route. It might take a second to load depending on how long the route is. Lakes that are along the route, these are all links, so I can click on those to get more information. The portages, maps that are covering that route. So I can see Fisher Maps, Voyager, Mackenzie, True North, some Chrismar maps, and a few others might be available in here. I can also see some photos that might be near the route. And if I just click on one of those, it'll take me into a photo gallery where I can then see photos that others have taken along that very same route. And some of them are even 360-degree photos, as you can see here. So we have all of that information as well. Again, to get to that detailed information after calculating a route, I just click on the results down here. One last thing, well, how do I start over? I can press the clear map button to start over, and now I am ready to calculate a new route. So, for example, from here to here, and it's that simple, and my new route is calculated. As always, if you have any questions on how anything works, please feel free to send us an email. You can contact us by using the green email icon in the upper left, or feel free to contact us via Facebook.